O hidden light, vibrant in every atom.
O hidden life,
O
vibrant in
hidden,
every atom.
O hidden light, shining in every creature. O hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. So, good evening, friends. We are fortunate to have Brother Pradip Mahapatra ji, National Lecturer. Uh, he will give his lecture today on attachment and freedom. So, we welcome you, brother. Thank you for coming. We all know about Brother Pradip Mahapatra ji. I don't think I have to give some introduction. So, without wasting much more time, I'll request Brother Pradip Mahapatra ji to start his lecture. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Okay, thank you very much. It is my great privilege to present the subject being invited by Delhi Federation, particularly Brother Rajiv Mathurji, Rajiv Guptaji, and other members of the Federation. So it is a great opportunity not only for each and every one of us, but to share our thought, theosophy, and what a human being can do for the benefit of the humanity. If our attachments are removed, or slowly it will gone away, then there will be more freedom. Freedom is not possible unless until we remove all the obstruction attachments which are within us from the very day we became human being. When we started our journey as a human being, after coming out of the animal kingdom, we started our journey. And secret doctrine, third fundamental principle says that it is an obligatory journey. Nobody can bypass this obligatory journey. We can move faster. We can be make it slow, but we have to complete this period of our life. So these attachments, which particularly visible to us, if we are aware, if we are attentive of our shortcomings, then it will be more and more visible to us. It all started the long back when we we were in the kingdom of animals. There, uh, it requires for each and everyone to protect, to help others side by side, to uh, raise means to unfold our consciousness at that kingdoms. So, what was or what are necessary at a particular period, now it becoming burden on us. Even if initial stage is, it was also necessary, but the time has come for each and every human being to remove it, as it is no need of us, uh, no requirement for us. So I have prepared some slides collecting some some pictures from different books available to us, as well as some text from theosophical um, books, which is uh, which is not only interesting, but also I will try to create some kind of inspiration within the members who are here attending this presentation. So I will take you to this slide. Yes, this is the first slide. This attachment and attachment, if we remove those attachments, or if we transcend those attachments, then there will be completely freedom for us. And the freedom which is uh, our birthright, not as a politician or as a other important person. Freedom is our birthright, but the freedom which is given to us when we detach ourselves from the ultimate reality, or from the God, or whatever name we can mention it. So that freedom is there. So the moment we remove all the attachments, all the obstructions from us, then we will be completely free, freedom, completely free, and we are able to help the whole humanity, or the life, whole life within us. So the first slide is relating to the heading. Then we will go to the second slide. Slide also, it is relating to the what human, a particular person or individual, uh, it can be expanded his consciousness. So this small round, which is known as personality, it is consisting of our physical body, and also astral, our emotion, and our mental body. These three are three bodies, which is marked as a small. Then above that small one, there is a bigger circle, bigger round, bigger round, which is above us. Not particularly above us, but it is uh, also consisting of the higher rims. But let us continue this small personality, which is consisting of the matters, which is consisting of the matters of lower kingdoms. Land means the physical world, then emotional world, then lower mental world. But when it is reflected in our day-to-day life, it is reflected in the form of fear, form of anger, superstition, and it combined with the mind, which you will mark in a day-to-day life. Mind is always in movement, chattering with, or with other. Mind is chattering with the other, or with oneself, with itself. So this personality, our individual, this present form, which is consisting of our physical body, which is very known. Each one of us has consisting of our own physical body. Then within that physical body, there is also desire. Then within the desire also there is our mental body. Mental means lower mind, which is consisting of, like, always it is in movement. So in this way, this personality is also our body, our visible body. But what happened in this visible body, the we are attached to our emotions, our fear, our superstition, which is given to us by others, and our mind, who is in always in movement. Like monkeys from here to there, jumping. So in this way, this personality, this lower part of our human bodies is also doing all kinds of problem with the attachment, and there is there is no freedom because we are attached to each and every body of at this level. So, brother, we can go to the next slide. So, in a more clearly, this part which I have shown you in the um, previous slide, personality, then individuality, which is consisting of our higher mental faculty, then intuition, then atmic, three parts, three things are in the individuality. So personality, then individuality, jiva, jivatma according to Vedanta, then monad, atma. In that bigger round, one can reach up to the level of Adi plane, highest plane. Animation in a study in consciousness, she mentioned there is not possible for a general human being to know anything about Adi and Anupada plane, what is going on. But that is a very higher planes, but a human being has the capacity to reach that level, to the level of Adi. It is a bigger circle if you mark it. When you reach that level, you have completely freedom, and you will be reach a higher level of your consciousness. So that to reach that level, we have to take journey, and by journey from uh, present position, present mundane world, you will reach that level. And what is the result? What is the result? क्या होगा आप वहां पर पहुंचेंगे? Naturally, the question will come to our mind. Suppose if we reach at the level of Adi level or at the monadic level, what is the result? You will realize the truth, which you are now slowly conceiving by your thought, by your meditation, by your study. The time will come when you reach that level, you will conceive the truth, and the more higher you will reach, then you realize the truth. So, the journey means a detachment, removing these obstructions, all these things. Not only get freedom, freedom means you will realize the truth, you will realize who you are. So our first duty is at this level personality, how will go to the individual level, individuality, how will go to the individuality. So the next slide please. This personality uh, of a, a of a primitive man, how the personality is available, it looks like to a sadhaka. Brother Lidwitter in his book, he mentioned he form a visualize a form of a primitive man, semi-civilized man. Just he came out of the animal kingdom, and what is his attachment, how he is very close to the bodies. So it is relating to the desire body. Desire means our emotions, our astral, and this astral body uh, has its own desires. Astral body has its own desire. What is that? What is that desires? To be angry, which is reflected in your physical body. You become very annoyed, very anger. You can say anything to anyone without thinking. to be angry, to be sharp words, to feel jealous, to be greedy for money, to envy other people's of their possession, to yield to depression. So there are 6 points mentioned. It is coming from our anger, our from astral body, our emotional body, our desire body. From that body, all these are coming out. So it is reflected in the physical, in your mental body. So one protects, because for this, what you are require, what you are doing now, you are protecting your powers. Suppose you are in a particular individual having some power, you don't like to leave this because of this desire. You don't like to leave these desires, so you are power hungry. You want to stick to your position as well as a possession. So it is reflected in your daily life. If we mark, if you are, if your own daily life, you will see that all these desires which are coming from the desire body reflected in your daily life. You are very angry person, always using sharp cutting words in your daily life, jealous of your others who was giving some speech better than you, writing some article, something created, jealous, greedy for money, more you require more money because of fear. In future something will happen, so money require more. Then envy of other man's possession, that is another dangerous, uh, and a depression. These young people now going for the depression, failure here and there. Immediately they uh, gone to the depression. So that is another kind of desire coming from the desire body, and we are not interested to remove from this attachment, this desire attachment. So, brother, next. Then we have this mental body. We have a mental body in which uh, this mental body, it will reflect in your, you think yourself proudly separate from others. You are thinking yourself, you are separate from others. Think much of itself and little of others. Then think of your own progress and to think many other things which one is not interested. But these things are there which is unnecessarily you are thinking always relating to yourself, proudly separate. I am separate, he is separate. All these things are there. Then we will go to the next slide, please. So, what is our role, present role? How to free ourselves from the attachment at personality level? आ, कैसे हम इसको वहां से निकलेंगे? बार बार we are taking birth. How we have to coming out of this attachment? So we have to take a very seriously this improvement of the astral body, improvement of our own astral body, forget about others, our own astral body hinges on the purification of physical body. And other, and on the other hand, the purification and development of the mind. Purification and development of the mind, these are two things we have to do. Physical body, our golden state, clean life, not only your physical body but also your other bodies require also clean. So cleanness is the physical body. Your food, your sleeping habit, your meditation, all these will help you cleaning your physical body. So the more you purify your food, more you streamline your living conditions, then your physical body will be purified. Requires exercise, meditation, pranayam. All these things will help you purification of physical body. Then the other purification and development of the mind, clean life, open mind, uh, not conditioned mind. You require a open mind, which require a purification. Uh, Many texts are available, and in Voice of Silence, mind is the slayer of real, slay the slayer. All these things are given to us. How to develop, how to control, how to purify our mind faculty, our mental faculty. The more we study, think over, ponder over, meditate, and render selfless service, then it will helpful us to control this, control the astral body. Astral body will be developed. Purification of personality can be done when one will determine to purify the same as well as ready to travel the path for realization of truth. So, the purpose of a purification of personality is, on the other hand, your detachment from this desires, all these things require. Ultimately, result is that you have to travel in the path to realize the truth. On the other hand, there are many texts is that we are all following the Prabhuti Marga, and we have to transform ourselves from Prabhuti Marga to Nibruti Marga. So these things are required to establish ourselves in the path of a Nibruti Marga. We have traveled many times, many periods in the Prabhuti Marga, acquiring many things on the way. But the time has come to realize ourselves, to purify ourselves. The aim is to realize the truth. Unless we travel in the journey, in the path, we cannot uh, we cannot detach these attached properties within us. We cannot be simple traveler. We require this detachment from this anger, jealousy, etc. Then we will be ultimately we will reach in the stage of perfection. Now, next slide, please. Now, these are the three slides, three pictures I have collected from the book written by Brother C.W. Leadbeater, in which a person, individual, from primitive man, he became the ordinary man. How his mental body, mental faculty, then how his astral body changed from the um, earlier symbol, earlier picture to a little better picture. The how the ordinary man of causal body, earlier it is just like a fluid, the causal body of the primitive man or semi-civilized man, it is just like a fluid. But now it is covered with some kind of limitation, some kind of marked with the uh, blue yellowish type. So these are the just giving an impression how a primitive man changed into the ordinary man. And next stage is ordinary. The next slide number 9. So how can we uh, travel? How can we remove this attachment and to be nearer to the path? So our theosophical text says we require four things. Four things are required for realization of truth by traveling in the path, certainly. And because the more you travel in the path, less would be attachment. More you travel in the path, less will be attachment, or more there will be more freedom. Four things. One is contact with others who are already on the path. In a theosophical society, there are members, even still we have senior members who are on the path. We can be closer to those individual, like earlier, like Radha Bhatnar, before that, Dr. Anivesan, C.W. Ledbetter. So in Theosophical Society, there are many who are on the path. We can be closer to them. Then second is self-purification. Self-purification, one can purify this self, little small self. Mahatma mentioned self-purification is not a work of a day or years. It may take lives together, but we have to start it now. The self-purification is a must for the detach, for the removal of this attachment, self-purification. Then believing on oneself. Otherwise, you can say, know thyself, who I am. And great ones, the masters, the Mahatmas, their work, that is another. Then study of our scriptures, which is available plentifully for us. We have to study meditation and selfless service. While traveling on the path, while trying to remove attachment. Next slide, brother, slide number 10. We will find there are great text available for us. First thing is patience. Mahatma, in one of his letters, mentioned that great man is he who is strongest in the exercise of patience. Great man is he who is strongest in the exercise of patience. I read a story in which Mahatma, before giving a initiation, he directed his disciple to be a watchman in one of his. There are many ashramas available to remain watchman there as a security guard. The disciple obeyed the master's words and became a watchman in that ashram, waiting the master's call when he will be invited to be advanced further. Waiting. A young disciple became very old, very old. Then at last, before he passing to the higher realms, Mahatma arrived and told that you have already qualified. I am observing your patience. So while observing your patience, one will mark maybe depression may come, may there are many problems will come when one is tested by the masters while uh, quality is patience. So Mahatma further in that letter mentioned that look around you, see three poisons raging within the heart of man. हमारा अंदर में तीनों पॉइजन है. ये तीनों पॉइजन अभी नहीं, कहाँ बहुत दिन से था, बहुत years, many lives, it is still there. Anger, क्रोध, ये हमारा अंदर में है. ग्रीड हमारा अंदर में है. डिल्यूजन हमारा अंदर में है. सो ये तीनों को हम देखना चाहिए. हाउ इट इज डेंजरस. एंगर ऑलवेज, it is all coming from this personality. Anger, greed, delusion. All these three are available within us. Even if this personality will, in the next incarnation, will be another personality. But these three things still continue with us. So we'll go to the brother next slide number 11. In this slide, further Mahatma mentioned that there are five obscurities, obstruction for us. Envy. Envy, I told earlier that envy is also regarding envious of other man's possession. Position and possession, you are very envious. Then passion, it is also coming from this personality, passion. Then vacillation. Vacillation means you are not this low work of the lower mind. You are not constant, attentive, no concentration, no attention. Like vacillation, you are moving now here, one moment taking one decision, next moment you are taking another decision. So this is the vacillation. Each and every human being, including myself, we are not attentive a particular thing. Whatever, suppose we have taken a decision, maybe it may be wrong. Let us continue with that decision. Let us continue with that. Because of acceleration, we will change our mind, we will change our decision, then next thing will happen, then many things will, in consequence, will follow. Then sloth, this is the another which is available in our personality level. Sloth, it is also another attachment. We are not purified enough to remove this sloth. Sloth is a work of, it is a word derived from a insect who is very slow in his movement. So human being, very, very slow in his movement. Morning to night, they are slow in all kinds of work, except watching the mobile, watching the other things, the present generation, they are always slow in other works. Then on belief means they don't have a belief on the work of the masters, work of the great souls who are guiding the humanity. They don't believe the existence uh, of the great ones and also the work, their work. So there are many things they don't believe. Actually, the present position of the humanity, in which way they are moving. So all these things, three poisons, five obscurities, preventing the seeing the truth. They will never get rid of it. This last sentence is very important. These 5 plus 3, 8, will never get rid of the pollution of their vein. Our vein, Mahatma given a very beautiful simile for us to analyze. Vein, within our vein, uh, all are being polluted by these 8 things. Uh, Wicked hearts, because of this, our heart is wicked, nor perceive the spiritual portion of themselves. We have within us the inner man, Atma, Buddhi, Manas. These are the inner man, inner life. We are not able to perceive that. That is the spiritual person within ourselves. We are not able to perceive. So, brothers, slide number 12. So, this obstruction prevents us. So, step by step, one would reach at higher level of consciousness when one realizes how ignorant one is. How ignorant. The more we study, more we learn by study, meditation, we will able to know that how ignorant we are. Then one decides what is to be done. When we are aware of our limitation, then we will realize what is to be done. Whether one would follow the open path or secret path, whether we will follow the एक ओपन खोला पाथ जहाँ से 80 भाग आदमी जा रहे हैं और एक सीक्रेट पाथ. Secret path is a path of woe. Particularly we Theosophists or member of Theosophical society are following the secret path. Those who are sincere in their study, meditation, selfless service, they are following the secret path. Secret path is path of renunciation, path of woe. The masters, the Lord Buddha, all are on this secret path. One learns, when I have decided, one learns that ignorance is better than head learning. With no soul wisdom to illuminate, illuminate and guide it. So unless we develop within ourselves the wisdom, so better it to remain as a ignorant, like many others. So next slide, slide number 13. Then we will realize at this particular moment that we required one road to the path proper. Suppose you are going to travel particularly either in Bhavali or in Jagannath or Kasi Vishwanath. After many path here and there, you will reach a particular road which will take you to the shrine, to the, so that road you require in your life journey, in your living, art of living your in your life, you require one particular road by which you will reach the shrine. So that is the the to reach that path proper, you require one road. So that is the way of love, of unselfishness in thought, word, and deed. So, unselfishness in your thought, word, and deed. When one realizes that one road is sufficient, one becomes virtuous than ever before. The more we virtuous, this attachment will be automatically gone away. The more we virtuous, uh, then more stronger one will be. The more we virtuous, more we will be stronger. Then the time will come when you reach the stage of development. Next slide, slide number 14, brother. In the slide number 14, I have given a stage of the developed individual. His mental was quite developed. His astral body is also developed, and his causal body is showing the rays of aura is becoming helpful. So these three pictures I collected from the book form, thought form, invisible, other things of brotherly Twitter. So in this, this is the time when we enter the stream, according to Buddhist or according to Theosophical Society parlance, we enter the from disciple to become the initiation, take the initiation. So now the traveling is more faster if we be more serious like brother C.W. Twitter animation. Our travel will be fast. We as we enter into the stream, so the moment we enter the stream, next slide, brother, slide number 15, then what is there in the stream? We as a developed man, we don't have a delusion of self. Means I am now aware that all humanity is one. All humanity is one. Uh, there is no doubt or superstition. These are no more attached with him. So, because we are developed, we reached in this, entered into the stream. Now our duty is one has to cross the stream or reach the level of perfection to get the full freedom. To get the full freedom. So, in order to further journey, one has to enhance one's consciousness. So limited consciousness too, we have to expand our own consciousness. By our own efforts, by the guidance of the teacher, we will leave the attachments like kama-raga, final. From the desire, it is kamana, kama-raga, attraction, repulsion. Whether we will attract to a particular object or to repulsion, we are not satisfied. So all these things we have to remove. Then we have to remove finally anger. So these two things we have to remove until in order to advance further. Kamaraga, attraction and repulsion, and anger. Totally undetached. There is no kind of attachment. So then we will enter to the uh, further or enter into the river and the stream, and there are other realms are there, higher realms, higher mental world, higher intuition plane, buddhic plane, atim plane. There are also attraction, there are attraction for us, there are also some attachment in that realms also. Ruparaga, aruparaga. Ruparaga, attraction to the uh, pictures, visible pictures. Either it is maybe your body or your something which is visible, or aruparaga, attraction to the arupa, invisible. My me or my, it can continue. That is another kinds of aruparaga. Then pride. There are many stories in the Purana and Shastras where the pride also another kind of attachment. People are not living on to leave this pride. Then irritability. This is another kind of attachment. Then ignorance. Ignorance is the last attachment or bandhan or obscurity, whatever name may be given. So that is the last uh, attachment. Then when you complete these all these attachment, you will be in the other side of the shore. So the next slide, slide number 17. Now you or one, I can say, or one or who have crossed that stream or crossed the end or reached the perfection. He became the light, became the sound, and become the master and the God. I collected it from the voice of silence. When you reach the perfection, or when you become the adept, you are the light, you are the sound, you are the become the master, you are to become the God. So that is the position you will when you reach the perfection, when you remove the all the attachments, when you become the total free or freedom, get the full freedom, you will be the light, sound, master, and God. You are the object of the search. I will not search anywhere. You have to search yourself within your own heart. You have to find the truth. You have to find the God within your heart. So you are the object of search. Now your voice is unbroken. What is that voice? Whatever now you will speak, that become the truth. You are the Lord Buddha, Lord Valmiki. There are great rishis are there, Upanishad, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Your voice is unbroken. This limited human being at the stage of birth now become fully unfolded. So your voice is unbroken. The resounds throughout the eternity. That voice is whole universe. It is now resounding. Exempt from any change. There is no question of any change. My voice today I am morning, I can change it tomorrow. But when you became the master, your voice is not you. It is not. It is free from sin, and your sound is one. You are the. You are now Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat means you are God here, God above, God below, God everywhere. Above is Tat. Above is Tat. Here is Sat. Jatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande. What is above? It is below. So you are that, and everywhere is Om. You are God in the form of man. So that, as a member of Theosophical Society, You have to realize this. You have to, at this present stage, you have to conceptualize it, that what is given to us, even if it is second hand knowledge given to us by our senior members, our masters, even though it is second hand knowledge, but it is necessary to realize, to know that, you are God. Then only you can start your journey. So brother, next slide. Now, when you reach that level, I am quoting from the your aura will be like this. Aura of your causal body of adept, all expanding, whole universe means the whole solar system. Of course, you have the power to go beyond the solar system, but there is restriction. You cannot enter or go beyond our solar system, even if you have power. So, what is there? When you reach that level, how Mahatma described it in one of his letters. The adept is the rare efflorescence of generations of inquiries. You have to be inquirer, searching, learner, all these things, generation, lives after lives, you have to inquirer and to become one, become like a full freedom or adept. You must obey the inward impulse of your soul, which is within your heart. That instruction you have to obey, irrespective of your prudential consideration of worldly science, जो भी आज विज्ञान बता रहे हैं, और sagacity knowledge जो सब आ रहे हैं, irrespective of that, you have to obey the impulse from within your own heart. When you reach that level, this is a small hints given Mahatma. What is there when you become that? Next slide, last slide, brother. So, when you reach that level, who will help you? कौन आपको हेल्प करेगा? कब, when, and where? तो ये जो हमारा जर्नी चल रहा है, अटैचमेंट विथ अटैचमेंट, हाउ टू बिकम फ्री, how to reach that level of freedom, how to become the adept, then question naturally will come to our mind. Who will help us? When we will get the help? And where we will get? So the humble, simple answer, wherever you are, either a housewife or a profession or a legal advocate, doctor, whatever position you are, you start now. You will get help automatically from there and you will start. It is said that no hand can bind us save our own. No hand can bind us save our own. No hand save our own can set us free. You see, we are the person who can unfold our consciousness, we can remove our attachment, we can proceed in the journey to get the full freedom. It is on our own hand we can proceed. We are in complete freedom when we reach at that level. It is beyond time and space. Means whole your consciousness is beyond time and space. You will be present everywhere. Like lords, like Mahatma, when the Theosophical Society was formed, they are present everywhere, every time. They are beyond time and space. So when you remove attachment, when you get complete freedom, you will be beyond time and space. Thank you, brother, for listening my presentation. Just observe a silence for a moment, then we can discuss.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. If there is someone who wishes to add or to ask questions, You're most welcome.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. I am B.S. Manti, the Secretary of Delhi Theosophical Cuttack from Bangalore speaking. Humble pranam to the esteemed speaker and all the participants of Delhi Federation in these deliberations. The talk delivered by Pradip Mahapatra, National Lecturer, is very nice. One thing, nothing add, but my feeling. In the Sankhya Yoga of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verses 45, Krishna advised Arjuna, Nishtray Gunna Bhavet. That means go beyond Sattva Rajattama in backward directions. Before three gunas, what was there? So our nomenclature and feeling should be like that to drive out the attachment. At the same time, Patanjali Yoga Sutra narrates Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesa, Abhinivesa, Kaisa, the five vestiges. We have to overcome it. In order to overcome it, we have to develop our consciousness from body consciousness to soul consciousness. That means to raise our consciousness from the center of personality to the center of individuality and have a complete surrender our gurus, the masters and the supreme authority. Thank you, sir, giving me opportunity to express my views. Thank you. Namaste to all of you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Anyone else who wishes to add or to ask question? So, brother, thank you very much for a wonderful lecture on attachment and freedom. I hope we'll see you again soon in the future in the Delhi Federation meeting, the Shankar Lodge meeting. So, thanking you again. We'll close the meeting with a universal prayer. O in light, vibrant in every atom. O in light, shining in every creature. O in love, embracing all humans. May each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other.